On a cold March night in Birmingham, Alabama, Marcus Hill was walking home from his late shift at a warehouse. He had one earbud in, a lunch bag in hand, and dreams far bigger than the blocks he walked every day. That's when the squad car pulled up. "Hands where I can see them." Marcus froze, confused, afraid, and already condemned. Not by evidence, but by color. Cut to interview-style scene, voice of a family member. They said he fit the description. But what description is that, when all they saw was his skin? Within hours, Marcus was behind bars, accused of a robbery that happened miles away, at a time when his time card proved he was at work. But no one cared. The narrative was set. Scene: courtroom montage. Reporters called him the warehouse suspect. Prosecutors painted him as a repeat offender. Though he'd never even had a parking ticket, his public defender met him once before trial. 10 minutes in a crowded hallway. Evidence that could have freed him was buried in bureaucracy. A store camera that showed the real suspect went missing, and a witness who could have cleared his name was dismissed before ever being called. The courtroom wasn't a place for justice. It was a stage, and Marcus was the villain written into a script he didn't choose. Scene: jail cell, slow motion, rain sounds outside. Narrator: when the verdict came in, guilty, he didn't cry. He just stared at the floor and whispered, "I knew it was over before it began." Scene: years later, voiceover of a journalist. 10 years later, a group of law students uncovered new DNA evidence. The real perpetrator confessed. Marcus was finally released, but freedom came without peace. The world had moved on while his life had stood still. He once said in an interview, "They gave me back my body, but they can't give me back my time."